This is First Warning Weather.
Welcome back on your Friday afternoon, filled with plenty of sunshine across the Twin Tiers. A little bit of cloud cover peeking through here and there, but mainly sunny skies going into this afternoon after we saw a cold front swing through early this morning, and it brought along with it a couple of snow showers and some pretty windy conditions. Now, the wind advisory for those New York counties did get canceled, but you can tell from the flag on the boat, it's still a little bit breezy out there as we take a look at outside our Watkins Glen Skycam. We are expecting those wind gusts, though, to diminish. Still a bit breezy through your afternoon, but by the time we get into this evening and overnight, we'll see those wind gusts calming down quite a bit overnight, and we're going to start off your weekend on a dry note. But right now, we're tracking just fair skies out there, not too much to talk about. Satellite radar really just showing the cloud cover decreasing over the last 3 hours, and temperatures, well, it's not feeling like it's so sunny and warm out there. It's obviously a lot colder behind that cold front after we did see our high temperatures of the day right around midnight. Now, temperatures have been scaling back through the 20s, looking to stay in those low to mid 20s going into this afternoon, not budging too much. Tonight, we'll see those temperatures continuing to drop on the cold side in the teens with some partly cloudy skies in store, and then we're kicking your weekend off on a dry note. But if you are heading out early, you'll definitely need that winter coat. Now, while we might be starting it off on a dry note, well, it's not going to look the same going into your evening hours, and that's due to a low pressure system that we'll be tracking out of the Ohio Valley. When can we start to see some snow heading our way? Well, it looks as early as about 4 p.m. We start to see some bands on the outer portions of this system, and eventually it's going to get a little bit more steady as we look ahead to your Saturday evening and overnight. At times, you could see some moderate to heavy downpour or heavy snowfall going into the overnight period. I do want to mention, though, watch the northern tier. While it might show a lot of snow over the area, we do have a bit of a mixing line of rain and snow just to the south. So depending on how models favor it, we could see that line inching up a little bit more towards the northern tier. But right now, looking at mainly just snow likely going into Saturday night. But by the time we get to the very early morning hours on Sunday, this system has now exited to the north and east. We're going to be seeing some mostly cloudy skies to end out your weekend and some drier conditions. But as for snowfall accumulations, taking a look at snowfall accumulations going into 6 a.m. Sunday morning, as you can see here for the northern tier of Pennsylvania, looking right around the 2 to 3 inch mark. But for the whole entire area, about 2 to 4 inches will be possible with some localized higher amounts up towards the Finger Lakes region and in the hilltops. Now, you can keep monitoring this system with your First Warning Weather Team. We're going to keep you updated on this system the rest of the day today and into the upcoming weekend. Today, though, enjoy the sunshine, enjoy the fair skies, but bundle up if you are going outside. We're going to see temperatures continuing in the mid-20s this afternoon. 32 on Saturday. Much of the day will be dry towards the late afternoon and evening. We are tracking that snow moving in, but it dries out by the time we get to Sunday. Mostly cloudy and a high 31. We're at 30 and partly sunny Monday, but we will be tracking 2 systems for next week, one on Tuesday and one on Thursday. That is looking to bring some accumulating snow back into the forecast. Looking dry Wednesday, and we'll bounce between the 20s and 30s all 3 days.